Hey guys, Ben Simpson here at Simpson Vlogs, and welcome to another Life of Ben video about me. So sit back, grab something for a drink, kick your feet up, most importantly, have fun, and of course, share links in the description. We've got Simpson Plays, simpsonplays.com, and of course TikTok, Instagram, Rizzle, and Twitter. Make sure to check out Simpson Plays because Star Wars gaming goodness is always there for you guys to watch. So then, this video is about me and my taste in music, where it's from, how it works, and my realization of it. It happened in the car. This video all came from an idea, a thought in the car. We were on a trip and my dad was in charge of the stereo, his car, never touch a black man's stereo, that's just like, So he's in charge and he's playing his old music from back when his taste in music formed. And I just came to a realization that, how the hell do I know all this old music? How the hell why do I even like it? And it just got me thinking about music in general and how people's music's tastes are formed. Your early music tastes are not really your own. They are what your parents' music tastes are, because that's what you're listening to. If they're putting on the radio, they're putting on radio they like. If they don't like modern music, which my dad does not, my mum does, but my dad does not. He's gonna put on, radio from that's gonna be playing 80s music, 70s music, 90s music. And nowadays with stuff like Apple Music and Spotify, they can stream whatever music from whatever period they want, all the way back to the 50s, 60s, and 30s if they really want to. If the music's on there, they'll stream it. And my music ideas and tastes and forms all come from that. A song can come on on an advert or in a I don't know, some sort of fancy restaurant, and it can be really, really old. And all my friends can be sat around me and people I know, girlfriend and all that. They can all sat there and going, what the hell is this rubbish? And I'm just like, you guys don't know what this is. And they're all looking at me like, what? All looking at me like, how old are you really again? And yeah, my depth of music knowledge is extremely vast, and I just feel like, I'll be, if I God willing, I live that long, I'll get to the age of like, I don't know, whatever, 70, 100, whatever. All that new music will be around. Hopefully I'm still able to enjoy that music as well, if it's not rubbish. But my music tastes will go back 200 years older than myself, and probably bring music and listen to music that people will never have heard. Like, a lot of people like 90s music, but in a couple generations, it will only be my generation that really knows 90s music. Everyone else will be like 2010s music or something like that, or 2000s at the most. And it'll be really weird to think that I could be listening to music made well over 100 years ago at some point. Another thing I realized about my music depth is the knowledge I've had over music, the stuff I've watched and discussions I've had with my parents and family members and friends about music in general. I understand where all music comes from. I say all music, all modern music comes from. Modern R&B doesn't happen without the 2000s and 90s. And modern raps does not happen without NWA from the 80s. So it's interesting to think about that, and that whilst I don't have an appreciation for stuff like jazz. God, I hate jazz. I say I don't have an appreciation. I don't like jazz. I have an appreciation for it. I don't like it though. I can sometimes find myself naturally, bopping along to the beat of it, because it's very similar to modern R&B. Because R&B, rap, all modern, black music, or stereotypically black music, should I say, comes from jazz. Without jazz, on the blues and freed slaves and all that in the South playing that sort of music, in South America that is, if that doesn't happen, there is no modern R&B, there is no modern rap as we know it. That doesn't happen. That genre of music does not get created. So you can just naturally find yourself swaying and bopping to those beats because they're very similar. Even 150 years later, they're still very similar to what it began with, which is jazz. So that's also very interesting to think about. So I just want to pose a question to you guys then, you listeners and viewers who are hopefully enjoying this video. If you want to leave a like down below. What is your musical background? And by that I mean, what what did your parents like is basically what I'm asking you. What did you listen to as a child? Not what your music is now, because that can change. And if you're older than the age of 30, I would say your music taste, current one, is formed in your 20s. When you're out in the club, when you're going to uni. At the same time, all your ideas are basically fully cemented. Is around in your 20s. Mid to late 20s is when you fully ground yourself in ideas. You can be changeable, but most people fully ground their ideas on music, on anything, 25 to 30. That's when you decide, basically, what your values are, what your interests, what your likes are. That's it. That's where you define that. So, I guess 2 questions. What was your musical background? For me, the answer is R&B. That's what my musical background is. In fact, what my current taste is right now is, R&B or slow rap. So kind of R&B rap. That's what my current taste is. It's not very far from where it began. It began with old school R&B, and now it's new school R&B. It's not much change. It's still the same genre, really. So what do you guys begin with, and what are your current tastes? So comment that down below. That is the end of this video. So yeah, just wanted to get this one out there on musical background. So now you guys know the answer to that, and you can answer that question for yourself down in the comments below. So like, comment, subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification to keep up to date everything here on Simpson Vlogs. And of course, check out Simpson Plays for more Star Wars gaming goodness. And of course, SimpsonPlays.com website, along with TikTok, Instagram, Rizzle, and Twitter. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Right back again if you want to hear all that again. And till next time, peace.